All right, we are back with another one. So this is a rematch, I guess you can say, part two of So they had played in week one. Eagles ended up winning that game in a close game. A lot of people were thinking it was going to be a blowout, but then when Jalen Carter got kicked out, literally before the first play of the, or yeah, before the first actual play of the game. People were saying that. So tired. People were saying that the game was only close because Jalen Carter, blah blah blah, and then all Cowboys fans were like, "Oh, y'all lucky, we had all these drop passes and blah blah blah." But anyways, Eagles are rolling. I think they're on 6 straight victories. Cowboys still trying to find their way, still trying to get into a playoff spot. I mean, because their chances are a little iffy. I mean, you got the NFC South that's actually kind of decent right now. Like they're actually competing with each other. Right now the Bucks are playing the Rams, and it really looks like the Rams are going to win. And the Bucks only have 6 wins. Oh my gosh, 31-7. Um, The Panthers play the 49ers on Monday Night Football, and we're highly assuming that the 49ers are going to win. But it's football, that's why you play the game, because you never know, bro. So, can one of the NFC South teams sneak in after battling and battling for first place? Maybe. Maybe. NFC East is between these two teams. NFC West, 49ers, and the Rams, who are about to be 9-2. And then the NFC North is a toss up. But yeah, watching this game, like the Cowboys just look like the normal Cowboys. They look like, they were about to get blown out of the water. Like, if you really look at it, like you just let Jalen Hurts run right through y'all defense. He's So the ball was like on the 8 yard line, and then you got to keep in the fact that he's like 5 yards back. So he just ran 13 yards straight into the defense, into the end zone. Oh, I'm sorry, man. It's late. It's not that late, but it's like, well, shoot, it's 10:10. I mean, in the adult world, that is super tiring. But and then they actually fumbled the next play. It's not a ball don't lie situation because CD Lamb was actually down, but it's more of a like, now we get what we deserve. Like they deserve. Eagles thought they deserved the ball at that time. But it's not like a ball don't lie type of situation. I kind of don't even like Turpin running the ball up the middle, especially against like the Eagles or the Giants. Any team that has a really good defensive line, I'd rather him just try to, stretch plays and jet plays. Them boys is getting torched. And you gotta remember, Trayvon Diggs, even though he's not looking like his old self, he's not available for this game. I think he was hurt or something like that. So he's out for a couple of weeks. So I am so happy. I mean, I know I keep, talking about video games and stuff like that, but I'm happy like that's not in a video game, bro. QB sneak is in a video game, but I'm glad that QB sneak isn't in there because I wonder how OP that play would be. Now, a lot of people got upset with me. I said CD Lamb is not a top 5 player and whatnot. Um, and I said that they need to go to George Pickens a lot more, especially in big time situations. Now, as far as CD not being top 5, this play right here, no, not this play. I'm thinking of another play. But this play right here, though, this play shouldn't have happened. Like, even though, yes, he's getting held. Like, all game, Eagles was holding the Dallas receivers and tight ends all game, right? But you do need to put this more towards the sideline and give him a chance to run up under it. Mm. But yes, George Pickens, to go back to what I was saying, George Pickens does look like he is a top 5 receiver, man. This guy's career is definitely getting revived. Um, I mean, he ain't been in the league for that long, but he's looking really good, really good. And a lot of people would say, "Oh, imagine if he was on the Steelers still, him and DK. Oh my gosh, that would be so crazy and whatnot." I hate when people say that because I think that people do better or are doing good. Get off the screen, man. I think people who are doing good in different environments are doing good in those environments because they needed a change in environment. They needed, a different situation to be in. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers would get them the ball, most definitely, but you just need a change of scenery. Change of scenery, different system, stuff like that. Like, but I know the Cowboys are gonna get rid of him in a few years, like either this year or next year, like because he's due for another contract. And Jerry's not gonna want to pay all that, but he also doesn't want another Amari Cooper situation, because Amari Cooper left the Cowboys, went to you got to make that catch. Left the Cowboys, went to the Browns, started doing his thing. 51 yards, yep, chip shot. Ooh. So the only other miss he had this year was a 68-yarder. That man got a bionic leg. Pause. I'm surprised that the Broncos didn't keep him or want to keep him. But he. Oh my gosh. The ultimate holding of a lifetime. Like, what is 24 even thinking, bro? Because I don't know how the jamming rule applies on the goal line because you are allowed 5 yards. But how? I don't know. But either way, like, why would you even try to stand in the way of a tight end, bro? You're a DB. He's gonna run you right over, bro. Oh, AJ Brown was going crazy, bro. Without a doubt, definitely was going crazy. I thought it was squeaking. I thought that ball was going to squeak in, but that was a big play. I'm telling you, man, this guy is not normal, bro. What school did he go to? I feel like I know it, too, as soon as I see it. He sure did go to Georgia. He sure did. I knew it. Mm. Oh, y'all guys, people always reaching for tackles, diving for tackles, reaching for tackles. Like, you gotta run through the tackle, bro. Mm. Always put the ball towards the sideline. Why would you catch it? Mm. Wow. But why would you catch it at the one? They always tell you never catch the ball past at least the 10-yard line, but definitely never past the 5-yard line. Just let it bounce. Goodness gracious, that man was getting dogged. But he has heart. And he kept with it. Boom. That's going to get him extra on the paycheck. Head on the ball, everything. Perfect form tackle. Woo. Love football. Really, I would have just went to the running back in the flats and let him try to go 1-on-1 with Nakobe Dean. That's just me though. All right, 2 minutes. Come on. What's going to happen? Ooh, definitely not what they needed to happen right there. Mm. 'Alright, so I wanted to talk about this play. Are they about to replay this play? Alright. So So the first thing I want to talk about is the blitz pickup by this running back. You're going to have this guy, N'Kobe Dean, who already blasted him earlier in the game, run right up this middle. If he doesn't pick up this block or it gets blasted one more time, it's a wrap. And then two, the other thing I wanted to talk about is with this motion, 35 is coming across. Now, what 35 does wrong, if I'm not mistaken, is he goes around. Oh, there we go, around. Instead of through here because he doesn't want to cut him off. And since he goes around and he runs this slant and he's chasing him, and then they collide right there. Ladies and gentlemen, it's football. Never collide, bro. I mean, never run behind. Just always run in front of the linebacker, bro. 5-5-1, and they got a gauntlet. They got a gauntlet coming up. So they luckily, well, not, I don't know if you can say luckily or whatever, but they got one over on the Eagles, right? I honestly had them like losing at least 4 of these games, but next they got the Chiefs on Thanksgiving this in a few days. I don't remember the last time they ever beat the Chiefs, but well, no, I do. It was Miles Austin, I think in the overtime game or something, but Miles Austin caught the ball and went down the right sideline, if I'm not mistaken. That's the last time I remember the Cowboys beating the Chiefs. And then they got the Lions. Now, the Lions have Dan Campbell calling the plays and stuff like that. It's not looking too good, but you know, they got to figure something out to get the offense going. I mean, they barely got by with their game against the Giants today. So, and then you got the Vikings. Now, I kind of thought highly of the Vikings, but JJ McCarthy is ass. All right, he is pretty much a system quarterback, really, and he can't go play for the Chargers because they got Justin Herbert. So unless he wants to back up Justin Herbert, oh no, man, like the boy ain't good. And then they, speaking of Justin Herbert, the Chargers are 7-4. I think they lead the division, if I'm not mistaken. So they're looking good. And then they finish off with Commanders and Giants. So if they can, well, let's go look at standings. Conference. So right now they are in 10th. You need to be top 7 to make it. And the Bears are 3rd. Wow. Yeah, I don't really see Seattle, Green Bay, or San Francisco losing a lot. Maybe Carolina might lose some games. They got to beat Detroit. They play Detroit, so they have that game in their hands. But they definitely got to win. I would say to have a legit chance, they would have to win out because, I mean, yeah, who does Seattle play? All right, Seattle remaining schedule. They got the Vikings. I mean, the Colts, okay. The Rams. The 49ers. Maybe 3 losses. Maybe. The Packers. They have the Lions. Okay, the Bears. Two rivalry games. They got the Broncos. And then the Bears again. And then they got... Okay, so they got a bit of a gauntlet with the rivalry games and the Ravens, who are looking like they might be back. And then finally San Francisco. They had these boys are clearly going to be in the playoffs. They got the Panthers. Like I said, Monday Night Football. They're going to dog walk them. They got the Browns, who have Shador Sanders, who's getting his feet wet to the game. They got the Titans. I mean, and then you finish with, the last three games are a little bit tough, but they, yeah, if the Cowboys want to make the playoffs, they gotta hope for a lot of things. And one of the things that hurt them is that tie. A tie is just as good as a loss in my eyes. But anyways, until then, I'll see y'all on the next one. I'm out.